On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty. Featuring homes from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the House Detective. Our three real estate companies this week, Dixon, Remax Professionals, and Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty, have brought us an incredible variety of home and an incredible variety of locations around Northern Nevada. You'll have to see it for the next half an hour to see what I'm talking about. But first, we're going to show you what Ryder Homes is doing here in our area. A lot of variety with each of their communities as well. Here's Ryder Homes getting things started on the House Detective.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title has been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations
to serve you.
We are First Centennial Title.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty.
As promised at the top of the show, we've got an incredible variety of homes, starting with Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, and we've got a new face to introduce you to. I've got Caitlin joining us with Blake. All right, Caitlin, tell us about yourself.
I'm here from Reno, born and raised. I'm a United States vet, and I was in the United States Navy,
cool.
And I love working with my fellow veterans.
All right, and you've been in the business a couple of years now, right?
3.5 years.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to show you homes now from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Blake, let's see number 1.
Located about halfway between Carson City and Minden is the location of home number 1, just off Johnson Lane in the Carson Valley. It's a quiet neighborhood with views and the single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. From the quiet front porch to the stone-framed fireplace to the formal dining area with bay windows, you will love the variety of living spaces in this ranch-style home. The kitchen was finished with quartz counters, cherry cabinetry, and high-end appliances. The primary suite has access to the backyard with additional garage space and no rear neighbors. This over 2,100 square foot home has the asking price of $918,500. If you would like to know more about this Carson Valley home, call Rob Simpson. You can reach Rob at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty for more about home number 1.
In the heart of a newer community, you will find a paver driveway and low-maintenance landscaping already installed. Home number 2 in the North Valleys feels hardly lived in. With almost 1,500 square feet, this single home is all about bright, great rooms with large windows. The kitchen of this 2-bedroom, 2-bath home has a large breakfast bar with granite. The low-maintenance backyard has sports, turf, full fencing, and a patio, and the asking price is $450,000. To find out more about this North Valley home, call Joanna Somerset. Call Joanna at Better Homes and Garden Draculich Realty with more information about home number 2.
The new owners of home number 3 will have all the updates ready to go. This cute updated home is in the heart of Sparks. When you step into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, you'll immediately notice the refinished hardwood floors and fresh paint. The kitchen was updated with new flooring, granite counters, and a full stainless appliance package. While both bathrooms have been updated, you will also get the benefit of a new hot water heater. The yard is fenced in front and back with this over 1,200 square foot home. The asking price is $445,000. For more information about this Sparks home, call Rob Simpson. Rob is at Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula's Realty, with more information about home number 3.
We've said it time and again, your money just goes further in Fernley. Home number 4 is a fresh new home in a new neighborhood in Fernley. This move-in ready single level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has an open living space with plank flooring and tall ceilings. The kitchen has all new stainless appliances, extensive cabinetry, and quartz counters. The primary suite has access to the fully fenced backyard that's a level blank slate, ready for your ideas. This over 1,700 square foot home is priced at $420,500. Want to know more about Fernley Homes? Contact Mary Kaginski. You can call Mary at Better Homes and Garden, Dracula's Realty, for more about Home 4.
Let's bring you inside the gates of Fleur de Lis. Home number 5 is a stylish condo in the heart of this award-winning community. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan that could also be the perfect corporate housing. You'll find upgraded carpet, plantation shutters, and a double-sided fireplace. The kitchen has a serving bar with ample counter space and a brick accent. This second-level unit has a great setting that enjoys views of the mountains from the covered patio. This over 1,650 square foot home has the asking price of $419,900, and you will love the common areas that include gym, pool, and billiards room. To find out more about living in Fleur de Lis, call Blake Monroe at Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula's Realty. Blake has more information about home number 5.
It may be a taste of Tuscany that will catch your eye with home number 6, but the amazing views and great locations have to be experienced. The Italian inspirations start in a private courtyard and brings you through the impressive 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home. The great room has beamed ceilings, picture windows that incorporate views, and a fireplace that is the true focal point of the room. The kitchen of this over 4,800 square foot features of a Viking range, butler pantry, and a large edge granite counters. The primary suite is on the main level with the balcony enjoys endless city views. The asking price is $1,930,900. With more information about the Southwest Reno home, call Brian Draculich, and you could reach Brian at Better Homes and Garden, Draculich Realty, for more information about home number 6.
That's home number 6 from Brian down in the southwest part of town. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Now we're going to remind you that we're finishing up the moving sale here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery, but a part of the gallery is Nevada Custom Closets, which you can always get organized. Step into the showroom and they will help you get that organization process started. Here's Nevada Custom Closets on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
With the Carson Valley's most affordable price tag and a great location with historic downtown Minden close by, you'll find The Village at Martin Meadow. This townhome community features 2- and 3-bedroom homes with 2-car garages, open living spaces, and granite counters with stainless appliances in the kitchen. At The Village at Martin Meadow, you'll enjoy the amenities of an exclusive community with the area's most affordable price tag. Located right off Main Street in Minden, it's The Village at Martin Meadow, brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources.
You may not have heard, but interest rates for borrowing on a home have come down a little bit. Well, what does that mean to you? Well, we've brought back in Kevin Anderson from Premier to talk about, first off, you just brought up a number that was interesting. For every percentage point or so it goes down, your buying power is improved. How does that work again? Give me those correlations.
Yeah, for every 0.5% lower on rate, you're qualifying for 10% more or 10% less. Just depends on where that rate is going.
So, all right. So if it went from say 7 to 6.5, on 400, you may be able to afford 440, 450,000 on a house that you are pre-qualified for. And that's what we're seeing, our interest rates, without being specific, back into the sixes?
We are. For conventional, we're hovering around mid sixes right now. We were close to 7% at the beginning of the year, of course. And of course, conventional rates have come down, and as well as VA and FHA are now in the very low sixes. So, you know, when we saw interest rates get down to the low sixes before, we did see demand start to step in. And people have to understand, you can go out in the marketplace right now and still get a seller credit. But when demand steps in, those seller credits are going to be diminished.
And those seller credits mean bringing down interest rates. That's what happens when you're talking about a seller credit. And we're talking about the potential of getting almost into the fives with this, right?
Yes, you can use a seller credit. That's when a seller is going to give you a credit at the end of the close to use for closing costs. And a lot of people are actually using this money for buying down their interest rate. So $10,000 off a sales price might save you about $65 to $70 a month, but $10,000 back on a full price offer could save you $180 to $200 a month.
That's why you sit down with a professional. We tell you all the time, make sure that you're going into this fully educated, because that education means you're paying less per month. And that's really what it's all about, is maximizing that buying potential and having as much money in your pocket at the end of each month.
Exactly.
If you want to know more, you can sit down with Kevin. How do they get in touch with you?
7 days a week. You can reach me at 560-5252.
It's Kevin Anderson with Premier, and we've been saying it for the past couple of months, that you're seeing a new name up on the screen. Not to worry. We're now seeing those interest rates that are as competitive as anybody in the market, right?
Exactly, and it's just going to get better.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to bring you out to Locatile Group. Remember, Angela and her team are there to help you out. So if you feel a little overwhelmed when it comes to updating your home, not to worry. Here is Locatile Group on the House Detective.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
We've got some really cool properties from Dixon Realty to show you in the next 5 homes. Brought back in Chris to show us to them. Number one, to get things started, a townhome in the middle of Southwest Reno you didn't even know was there.
You never even know these things are existing, and this is all brand new product too, so it's amazing.
That's number one. We're going to see it right now. Let's see it, Chris.
Okay. It's an impressive blend of contemporary comforts and masterful design. That's home number one, a creative executive townhome you may not know even existed. Located in Southwest Reno, this 2-bedroom, 3-bath home is filled with stylish elements that include indoor-outdoor living and bright spaces. The kitchen was finished with high-end appliances and solid surface counters. This new townhome community has a great location close to restaurants, shopping, and you'll have your own pickleball court. This over 2,100 square foot townhome has the asking price of $752,888, and you'll love the patio this summer. For more information about this townhome opportunity, called Ainsley Murdoch of the Menente Murdoch Group. You can find them at Dixon Realty for more information about home number one.
We've got another opportunity to see the charm of Old Southwest Reno. Home number 2 has elevated updates that have been added to this mid-century Spanish Revival cottage. Start with 5 bedrooms and 3 baths in a covered porch with an open living room and refinished cherry wood floors, textured walls, and certified wood stove with a custom tile surround. The kitchen has a brick trim, professional appliances with custom cabinetry. There are different living spaces including the living room with wood trim or the covered patio with outdoor kitchen out back. The asking price of this almost 3,600 square foot home is $1,750,000, and there's a detached garage and room to park your RV. For more about this Southwest Reno home, call J.D. Draculich. Call J.D. at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 2.
We've got an amazing opportunity if you're looking for a private estate on 40 acres. Home number 3 is a beautiful home that's designed to be off the grid. Located just off of Pyramid Highway and set on over 41 picturesque acres that backs up to BLM land, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath custom home that stretches over 3,200 square foot. Built to enjoy the views in all directions from the wraparound porch, it's designed to be off the grid with an expansive solar and backup battery system already installed. You'll also have a water tank system that features a constant pressure system. While enjoying nature, this private space with its modern comforts has the asking price of $1,185,000, and you're just minutes from fishing at Pyramid Lake. For more information about this impressive rural estate, call Tess Best. You can reach Tess at Dixon Realty for more about home number 3.
We're going to head to the pines of Galena Forest. Home number 4 could be your retreat with a tranquil setting and privacy not far from town. This 5-bedroom, 3-bath home has been updated with hydronic radiant floor heating, high-efficiency furnace with a whole house water filtration system. You'll find a kitchen that's just added quartz counters, tile floors, and high-end stainless appliances. Additional features include plantation shutters, skylights, and updated bathrooms. This over 2,700 square foot home in the trees has recently been painted, and it's priced at $1,349,000, and you'll love time on the deck out back. For more about this Galena Forest home, contact Kathy Hamill. You can reach Kathy at Dixon Realty for more about home number 4.
A remarkable blend of luxurious amenities, course views, and style. Home number 5 is in the gated neighborhood in the Boulders of Somerset. There's a fantastic great room with a fireplace in this 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home. The impressive kitchen was finished with quartz counters and backsplash with elevated appliances. The daylight basement has a wet bar and another fireplace, and the balcony extends the entire back of this over 4,500 square foot home. The asking price is $2,200,000, and remember, when you live in Somerset, you're not far from town center. Miles of pathways and 2 golf courses. To find out more about living in Somerset, call Felisa Cusimano Martin. Felisa is at Dixon Realty and can tell you more about home number 5.
Felisa would love to tell you more about that beautiful home not far from the Greens up at Somerset. Chris, thanks for coming in.
You betcha. Thank you so much.
All right. Now we're going to remind you that White Lotus can help save you time so they can be cleaning your home while you're out doing other things. Here's White Lotus Home Cleaning Services on The House Detective.
My White Lotus story is all about Rosemary and Linda. They're the owners of the company. They take personal pride, and everything that their company does, they take personally. And so I know that not only am I getting great service, but I have them backing it.
From folded blankets to clean smells to vacuum marks on the rug, you know they have done the best job they know how to do.
The feeling of an exquisite home cleaning is like coming home to a resort.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
We tell you each week here on the show, make sure you're properly covered. But what does that mean? Well, you may not know. That's why you want to sit down with your agent. We brought back in Nicole from State Farm to talk about why you want to go over this review process. What can happen to your, what seems like a constant that changes?
Well, over time, your company may add different options that are available to you, and it's hard to know what's available if you're not sitting down and having an annual review.
Okay, so what you're saying is there may be just benefits that your company may not offer you unless you ask.
Absolutely, yep.
That's really the heart of the matter. Now, there are little things that you can do to make sure you're better covered, whether it's something as catastrophic as a fire. How does that help somebody?
Well, and I think fire is everyone's concern right now. So even just talking about different endorsements to increase your limits on your home without breaking the bank or having your deductible go up is something that our company is starting to offer.
Okay, and those deductibles are based on percentages of the home value, right?
That is correct. Typically, our most common deductible that we see on policies is 0.5% of the dwelling coverage.
Oh, okay. So that can really change what somebody is paying. So if that home, say you bought it for $700,000 20 years ago and now it's worth $2 million, that can really change that deductible value or cost.
It can, and the benefit to that is that it's driving premiums down because you have a little higher deductible. However, that deductible really implicates whether or not it's a large loss. So we want to, the homeowner's policy is typically used for some of those more catastrophic issues.
Okay. What we're saying is sit down with Nicole, sit down with your insurance agent, make sure that you're properly covered and that everything down the road is covered so that if something does catastrophically happen. Now, one thing we've been hearing a lot about is the main coming into your home from the water company. What does that mean if it breaks? Is that something that your homeowner's insurance can cover?
It can if you have the proper endorsement, and it is a responsibility of the homeowner from the main line to the property. Okay. So that's a great question to ask your agent.
Okay, making sure you have that endorsement. Just don't assume, and this is the time that you sit down with your agent to say, okay, is this covered? And this is something that we see in homes that are a certain age, right?
Absolutely. The older it is, the more likely it is that there's some wear and tear in the pipes.
Okay. If you want to know more, you can sit down with Nicole at one of her 2 offices. How do they get in touch with you, Nicole?
You can reach me at 775-827-1965 or online at www.insurewithnicole.com.
Remember, she's got an office in Midtown Reno and in Carson City. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to see the Reno office and more of her team here on The House Detective.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
Welcome to Sierra Colina, a privately gated community of luxurious new homes located on Lake Tahoe's East Shore and State Line, Nevada. Live near world-class skiing, lakefront golf, and endless indoor and outdoor activities 365 days a year in one of the most beautiful places on earth. The homes feature open concept floor plans with cathedral ceilings, high-end Tahoe-inspired interior design, and priceless lake and mountain views. Stop by and tour our model homes, or visit us online at sierracolina.com to learn more.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
We're going to finish the show almost like how we began 30-something years ago with John Van Olde joining us once again. John, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thanks. It seems like yesterday.
You're right.
Yeah.
That you're on the first episode.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty impressive. So he's back with us. He's still in real estate. And he's here to show us homes from RE/MAX Professionals. You got number 1?
I do.
Let's do it.
Let's start out in the middle of a wonderful Sparks neighborhood. Home number 1 is close to Reed High School with a popular floor plan. This well cared for 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home greets you with a formal sitting and dining room with updated lighting. You'll find other touches like plank flooring, and the kitchen has been opened up while the family room enjoys a wonderful wood-burning fireplace. The backyard of this over 2,000 square foot home has mature trees and a nice lawn that frames the covered patio. This home has an asking price of $524,900. For more information about this Sparks home, call Dustin Hall at RE/MAX Professionals. Dustin has more information about home number 1.
Here's another opportunity to take advantage of a new home at Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes. Home number 2 is a nearly completed home that's been finished with some elevated touches. The single-level 4-bedroom, 2-bath home stretches to almost 2,000 square feet. The open floor plan has plank floors with carpet in the bedrooms. The kitchen has all the modern appliances you would expect, and there's some soft close cabinetry added as well. You'll have room to store your big toys and some extra space to make this home yours. The asking price is $525,742, and there's access to nearby BLM lands. If you're interested in this North Valley's home, you can contact Christy Horton. You'll find Christy at RE/MAX Professionals with more about home number 2.
There's a darling home that's elevated above the valley in Mound House. Home number 3 is positioned to capture some views. You'll be impressed when you step into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's been well maintained with updated flooring and fresh paint. Most of your time will be spent in the large family room or well-designed kitchen with newer appliances. There's a large private backyard with added storage, and the carport can fit 2 cars. This almost 1,200 square foot home has the asking price of $330,000. For more information about this home in Mound House, call Mia Garcia at RE/MAX Professionals. Mia can tell you more about home number 3.
It's a peaceful neighborhood that backs up to open space, and you're not far from the fairways of Dayton Valley Country Club. The location of home number 4 sets the scene, but the price will surprise you. This single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home enjoys an open living space with a great room and a fireplace. The kitchen has a nice size island with granite counters and a pantry. You also find newer carpet and window coverings. When you step out back, there's a great start with a patio. This almost 1,400 square foot home has the asking price of $415,000, and you're in a gated neighborhood. For more about living in Dayton, call Jody Foley at RE/MAX Professionals. Jody has more information about home number 4.
A single-level home in Spanish Springs, it may sound like something you've already heard about, but with home number 5, you'll have some nice touches that make this home special. This 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home start with a 4-car garage that includes an RV garage. You'll have a single-level design with an impressive great room. The open kitchen has extensive cabinetry with quartz counters and an expanded island. The primary suite has direct access to the backyard. This over 3,100 square foot home has the asking price of $950,000. If you're interested in this Spanish Springs home, call Shantae Hargrove. You can reach Shantae at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 5.
There you go, 5 homes from RE/MAX Professionals, brought to us by the professional voice, John Van Ole. Thanks, John.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week, normal time, 5:30, right here on Channel 2. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty.